Chris here, and welcome to my channel. And it's time for phase 2 of Phase Out Your TBR. So this is a readathon that I started in November, and it is loosely based on my TBR game, Phase 10 Chooses Your TBR. And the idea is to use the phases and the prompts that go with the cards to help you phase out your TBR. That could be your physical TBR, your ebook TBR, your Kindle Unlimited TBR, your NetGalley TBR, whatever TBR you're working on. And we're in phase 2. So in November, we all worked on phase 1, and now we're going to be focusing on phase 2. So phase 2, you have to get a set of 3 and a run of 4. So a set is 3 of the same number. So 3 4s, 3 6s, 3 8s. And a run is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's just 4 cards in a row. I have prompts for every card in the deck. I'm going to run you through them again this round. So don't worry if you missed that first video, though I will link the first video if you want to go back and check it out and see how phase 1 worked in case you weren't here for phase 1. When completing these phases, you can decide how you're going to pick the prompts in whatever way you want. You can play the game and pull cards from a deck like I do. You can use a random number generator and a random color generator if you don't have access to a deck of cards. You can literally just look at the prompts and decide which ones work best for your reading and what you would like to get to this month. You can decide not to pick any books for the prompts, and then at the end of the month, see if you managed to complete a phase based on the books that you ended up reading that month. However you want to do it is up to you. It is a really chill, laid-back readathon. The Discord will be linked in the description below, so you can come chat with us all, share your TBRs. The graphics for the prompts will be in the Discord. And we had a really fun time back in November as we all tried to complete phase 1. So now on to phase 2. Like I said, you need a set of 3 and a run of 4. And here are the prompts you are going to be able to choose from. So for your red prompts, you have continuous series, disability or mental health rep, nature on the cover, pretty cover, paperback, short book, 5 or more words in the title, standalone, book you've been avoiding, highest rated, weapon on the cover, and adult. Again, these are all pretty straightforward, and they're the exact same as last round. So if you were here for phase 1, then you already know all of this. For the green prompts, you have lowest rated, animal on the cover, single POV, even page number, LGBTQIA plus rep, start a series, hardcover, high hopes, fire on the cover, set outside your country, young adult, and anticipated read. For the blue prompts, we have people on the cover, newest purchase, new to you author, middle grade, low hopes, dictionary word of the day. For this, I will explain because it's a little bit different. You would go to dictionary.com and every day they have a different word of the day, and you would need to take that word, whatever it is, and find a way to incorporate it into your book. It could be a word that's in the title. It could be something that you see on the cover. It could be part of the series. It could have something to do with the author. Just in some way it needs to relate to the book that you've picked. Favorite color on the cover, book with a map, BIPOC rep, water on the cover, favorite genre, and odd page number. For odd and even page number, it means the book needs to end in an odd or even page number. So for odd page number, you could read 367, but not 366, because that would be an even page number. And for the yellow prompts, we have air on the cover, food or drink on the cover, image on the spine. And what this means is that there is some sort of image on the spine and not just text. Big book, I consider this over 500 pages, but if you're somebody who usually reads novellas and 400 pages would be pushing it, then make that work for you. One word title, TBR vet, no people on the cover, finish a series, multiple POVs, author you love, ugly cover, and space on the cover. So those are your prompts. You can interpret them however you want. Again, I tried to make them very broad so that anybody participate. And like I said, you can play the game and leave it up to fate as to what you need to find, or you can just pick the ones that work for you. I'm going to give you examples of ways you can complete the prompts. So for your sets, you can use each number twice, but not 3 times, because there's only, say, 2 yellow 3s in the deck, so you couldn't use yellow 3 times because there's only 2 in the deck. So let's say you were going to do a set of 3. Your options would be image on the spine, new to you author, single POV, and nature on the cover. So you would have to pick either 3 of those, or you could read nature on the cover for 2 books, and then a book with a single POV for your third one. Hopefully that makes sense. If you're confused, let me know in the comments and I'll try to explain it a little bit better, or hop in the Discord and I can answer questions there, as can other people, because we've all been through round 1 and the group is extremely helpful when they happen to know the answer to one of the questions. For a run, you don't need to have a specific color. So if you were going for 4, 5, 6, 7, you could do blue, 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 or blue, red, green, yellow, or blue, green, red, red. However you want to do it, it just needs to be 4 consecutive cards. And obviously there'll be no doubling up on prompts here because it needs to be 4 different numbers. Again, hopefully that makes sense. This will be running for the entire month of January, and so you have plenty of time to get your books in. I know that there are people who took phase 1 and stretched it out into December. If you need to do this and roll it over into February, that's fine. Phase 3 will not be in February, so you do have extra time, and it's supposed to be a readathon that is fun and it is inspiring you to get to books that are on some sort of TBR of yours. For me, I'm trying to get through my physical TBR, so that's what I will be focusing on. I will have a video with my TBR later in the month. I will link my TBR for round 1 in the cards above in case you would like to check out how I played round 1 and get an idea of how I played it for this as opposed to my TBR game, which is similar but different. It will also give you an idea of how you could do it with the cards. But again, it is completely up to you how you want to play. And like I said, hop in the Discord. A bunch of people played it differently, so you might get an idea there for a way you could play it that works for you. But I think that is everything that you need to know for this round. Like I said, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below or hop in the Discord and I'll be happy to answer them. All of my social media is linked below if you'd like to come chat with me. If you've made it this far in the video, leave me blue heart emojis. Like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!